Hey guys, if you don't remember the last video, which it's the only video on the channel, so I assume you do, I built a Five Nights at Freddy's pizzeria, and in this video, I made it working. It took forever to do, and my brain hurts from all the wiring. So let's go, I'm gonna go. Yeah. So this is the room where you would come into the lobby. That's what it's called. The main lobby. That's what this is. So I have a private code machine here for some reason, and a leaderboard, and I have this whole map set up for if it were in the community world, even though it's built in a private world. So whenever a round is going, doors come up here, so you can't click the reset button the reset map button and mess up the whole thing during a round. Because I know there would be at least one kid who's just gonna go keep resetting the map. I know it does a vote, but still, that's still good. It also looks cool. And then wait, no, I just explained that. That reset teleporter brings you back in here. You know, I might lower the ceiling. I'll end up doing it later. So I got all the nights, well, these last 3 nights don't work, but these first 2 do, and then there's the start shift button. So what you do is night 1, see, it puts the doors up. Also, night 1 only has Bonnie, night 2 has Bonnie and Chica, and I was only able to do Bonnie and Chica. And the way the map works is different. So I'm gonna select the night, click start shift, and as I'm going to explain to you how it works. So there's a door button, closes this door, it does the same on the other side, and the same with the light, activates the light, and I can demonstrate. I don't need to use much power on this night. And then door. And it does that on both sides, obviously. And I'm pretty sure on the mobile app this screen is on for you, but it's not actually on in the map. And I showed you all the office already in the last video. And you see this power surge button. Right now it does nothing. But after 5 minutes, this screen will light up and this button will activate, but only for 5 seconds. If you miss that, you don't get to use the ability. But what this does is it will teleport you. It'll turn off everything. If your doors are open, your lights are on, it'll disable those so they don't use power. This costs 10 power to use, and it will teleport you into the main pizzeria. And you have to go around and do 5 tasks. Each task gives you 3 power. So it gives you 5 more power, which isn't a lot, but it's whatever. You don't need much power on this night anyway. Why is that bright? I'll fix it later. So after 2 minutes, Bonnie will appear down at the end of the hall. Why is that light though? Oh, whatever. So Bonnie will appear at the end of the hall, and then he'll come up to the door. Okay, actually, hold on. Let me go fix that, and then I'll come back. Alright, so I fixed the light. There's no more light. But now I've gotta wait for Bonnie. Oh yeah, power's displayed up there. I forgot to show that. And then there's lockers over here. The teleporter. I have a few items that are allowed in the map. Oh yeah, this I made yesterday. It's a bonbon what's it called, boxing glove. I made it to look like bonbon, so like actually goes on your hand. I really like it. It's my favorite reskin that I've made. I also, whenever I get enough buck coins, want to make a bonnet one. Yeah. Boom. Bonnie's here. Down there. Now he's gonna stay there for, I think it's 50 seconds? I don't remember exactly how many I made it. And then he's gonna stay in that spot for another amount of time, and then here, he's gonna stand out there for 10 seconds, and at the end of that 10 seconds, if your door isn't shut, he'll kill you. Which I forgot to test, but it'll probably work. This is really boring, just sitting here. But, it's kind of how normal the actual FNAF game is. FNAF 1, you kind of just sit there most of the time. In the early nights, at least. Churro, you just... Oh, Bonnie moved. Go attack Bonnie. That's funny, he just disappears into the darkness, bro. See, Bonnie's out there. Door shut. He'll disappear. See, he's gone now. Now I'm not going to use any power, because that's going to turn on before Bonnie comes back. Click it, these go off, everything turns off. It took 10 power, and then it teleports me, and now I have a flashlight. So I go around, there's one in here, I gotta mop the floor, and it'll take 10 seconds to do that, but I can leave and go do another one. And in here, and put out a fire, that takes 10 seconds too. This one, I can disable the music. This one, the toilet is erupting for some reason, and I can unclog it. Oh wait, there's nothing down there. And then the last one is in here in the kitchen. I can drain the water. So we'll watch that go, and it's gonna teleport me back. There it is. Now we just gotta wait even longer. And he's gone. Oh yeah, as you see, it gave... Yeah, wait. Did I get a whole 13 more power? I'll leave it, it's fine. Fine. More power wasn't really that much anyways. put a present down. There's not really much to do in the office. I keep saying that. I don't know what to talk about. I don't want to just be silent. But I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I didn't have enough room to put a clock in here, which sucks, but oh well. They need to make like 1x2 variable screens, and like the one with the colon on it, so you can make a clock. That'd be cool. So I didn't realize until this point in editing the video that the power doesn't move down from 86 at all unless I use a door or a light, which is not supposed to happen. So I'm gonna end up having to fix that, but just wanted to let you guys know that that's not what's supposed to happen. Ooh, Bonnie's back. Hi, Bonnie. Oh yeah, I allowed bear traps. I don't know why. Funny, I guess. Ah! It does. I'll do this. Bonnie, move. Set a bear trap for Bonnie. Where is he? My map broken. Oh my god. Oh well, I'll just wait till the end. Ooh, there it is. I don't know where he went. So Bonnie only comes twice this night. So now I just gotta wait till it's over. This is pretty awesome music. Why not play it? There it is. So that it'll teleport me back eventually. There you go. And now this is back, and the map reset itself. So this isn't on anymore, and we could start a new night. I haven't tested night 2 yet. Maybe because night 2 doesn't work. Okay. Well, where my cameras at? That was the map. I'm sorry. Actually, that was the map. But now I'll show y'all the outside and explain some of it. Did I just mess up this portal? Hold on. There. Alright, so let me fix it back. So this is the map. There's a lot of wiring. This room I don't remember what this was supposed to be, but these are the win and death rooms. This is where you go if Chica kills you. This is where you go if Bonnie kills you. This is where you go if you run out of power. It plays that sound. And then this is the win room. And this is the... That's the win sound. And this is the game timer. So it's 10 minutes long. And at the end this is what activates the teleporter and the song for the win screen. This here, this is the timer for the power. So every 10, 20, 30, 40. Every 45 seconds you lose 1 power. I could make that shorter. So this is just the stuff. I had a checklist for me to complete stuff I've done, and it's completely done. So I went over that, all those. Oh yeah, this Bonnie's timers. This is Bonnie's night 1 timer. I don't exactly know why he disappeared, but I don't feel like finding it out right now. So this is his night 1 timer. This is his night 2 timer. This is Chica's timer for night 2. I had a whole bunch of bells over here trying to figure out that. I could destroy him, but I decided to leave him. These are the tasks. So basically, whenever basically a blackout. You activate the blackout via the power surge button. This activates, so this is the music task. This activates the music, and when you press this button, goes to a 10-second timer that once done, it deactivates the music and gives you 3 power. And then it says plus 3 power. And then if you finish all of the tasks before this neon red timer is done, it disables the timer and disables all the tasks, and then teleports you back into the office. And when you activate the blackout, oops, it plays this. Oops. The 1, 2, 3 alarms, and then that. And as it's doing that, these lights are like alarming. They're alarming. The lights are on and spinning. And there's so much to explain. So this is whenever you activate the blackout, it uses 10 power. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Where was the 10th one? Did I just not put a 10th? Okay. Now there's a 10th one. These are the doors and lights. The doors. So these are on when the doors are closed or are open, and this is constantly going into, and those both feed into an AND gate. So this doesn't do anything unless the door is open, which turns this, or unless the door is closed, which turns this off, turning this NOT gate on, activating the AND gate, which takes 100, not 100, that's the power right now. It takes 1 power every time this goes around. Same way for this one, this is just the other door. The way the light works is basically the same thing, just without the NOT gate, because this is off until you turn the light on, and they both feed into the and gate taking 1 power every however long this is. Probably like just under 2 seconds while the light is on. Same thing for the other light. This is another task. I have this constantly feeding into the smoke machine, which launches at the toilet. And that's kind of everything, actually, I think. Oh, no, all this over here. So, this is just what resets the map. There's 2 different, I don't remember exactly how this works. Okay, so, not gate is on in this AND gate. Unless you get the out of power loss, like if you lose by running out of power, this will activate if you lose by running out of power, because it will deactivate the AND gate, or the NOT gate, causing the AND gate to not activate when this activates, and it will go through here. That's just because this has a longer time, or this requires a longer timer than this does, so I had to separate them. That was pretty easy. And then the buttons, this is for night 1. This was hard to figure out, because I needed a button that could only be activated once. But wait. Did I need to do this? I don't. Wow, I think I made this a lot more complicated than I needed to be. I think all I needed was this block. Oh well, I'm not gonna be bothered to fix it, because I'll probably break something. So I'll just leave it like that. But yeah, that's all it is. It's just a more complicated way. Okay, we're gonna move past that. So this is the timer for whenever you black out. Why do I keep saying blackout? Whenever you lose power, this is what happens. It does the timer, and then it activates this, which brings you back to the main room. And I'm pretty sure that was everything. The doors. Doors basically just... Okay. Whenever you click the door button, it activates this. Yeah. It deactivates the NOT gate, which... Because the way the door worked, I don't remember if I showed this in the other video, but since... Hold on. Since the door is 3 tall, but this is 2 tall, so I couldn't just have... Oops. Hello? Hello? I couldn't just have 2 doors going into each other like that, because it's too tall. So what I had to do was turn this around. Hold on. This is hard to do just on the spot like this. So I had to turn this around, so when this is shut, this opens, leading to this, which, yeah. So the door was way more complicated than it needed, or than I wanted. Than I originally anticipated. Let me change this. Hold on. So that was everything with the wiring of the map, and that was how the map works. I hope y'all enjoyed the map, because this took forever to make. Like, I think the video was like 2 weeks ago. I've been working on this every single day since I've posted that video. This video will probably come out today, the day I'm filming it. Yeah. Next video, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I do know that after a while, I am gonna make a FNAF 2 map, but I'm gonna take a break for a bit, because this one was hard. This one was really difficult, so, and like, I want to make the FNAF 2 one actually almost exactly like FNAF 2 gameplay, so I don't know if I'll be able to do that. I'll try and figure it out. But next video is probably going to be something else. Well, it's definitely going to be something else. So, I don't know what. But, I don't know what. I'd never know how to end these videos. So, just, bye.